Good morning. This is Risky Panda 13, and we're playing 7 Days to Die, of course. And it's Knuckle Knocking Adventure. So, when I got off last night, I was well, not last night, but the day before. Anyway, I thought I was gonna be just rushing through the tier 2 quests, and then I was like, you know, maybe I should just find the traders as I find them, you know? Doesn't have to be through the quest line. I can just take out POIs as I please. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But before I get there, I must show you the base because things have changed. Things have been added, sort of. Not new mods, but I have planted a couple more trees. We'll get to the front yard here in a minute. I have added the workstations here that are from the Farm Life mod. I There's so many that I don't know that I'm actually going to be cooking very many things in them, but I'll think about it. Cog time to invade Panda's game. Good luck with that. I'm pretty sure it won't let you connect unless you have all of the same mods. But anyway, we have a stove. We have some sort of like KitchenAid thing. Yep, that's what it's called. This one's a chopping board. It looks nearly the same, but I went ahead and started making like all the tools for all the stations, and it took like a hot minute plus another hot minute to make all of the stupid different things, because I have to use like mostly the forge, and I think I had to use this thing to make the things. I think this is just needing some sort of special wood to make the blade for the pizza blade. Yep. I need pizza handle. Pizza handle requires a maple wood plank, and I don't have those, so. Any good luck with G Portal? I don't know what that is. But anyway, yeah. We have like some sort of brewing station over here. I have a little butter churn here too. Seemed like a good spot for it. That took forever to do. But we also have a wolf. Mr. Wolfie will stay right here. And I have a cat. I have a cat. I have a cat. I have a cat. It's adorable. And I figured it seemed like a good spot for a cat to be up high on a shelf sort of thing. On top of boxes. I liked it. And then chickens. We have coops up. We don't have chickies to put in the coops yet, though. Let me see. I'm relatively certain that I don't have enough chickies. Oh, where would I put the chickies? I think it was here? No, here? I have 4 chickies, which means I only have enough for 2 coops. I did start making the traps that I have in this mod, but they're kind of weird. And they require some hormones from chickens, which means that I probably need to like make the chicken catcher, which don't know how I'm gonna get that. Chicken frame and chicken bait. Okay. I felt like I dropped something, but I didn't. Chicken. That's the magazine. You can't tell me that I have to get the recipe from elsewhere. Oh, I don't even have it unlocked. Well, that sucks. Anyway. We'll work on the chicken stuff later. the traps are all kind of new to me anyway. And I have a car. I finally have a car. It is the fastback because it's the best VM vehicle ever. It's very fast. The only downside of having the VM vehicles is that they don't take the vehicle storage mods that the vanilla vehicles do. So at some point I may decide to change to something else, but for now I think I'm gonna do the VM fastback. Unless I can find myself like a gigantic APC or something like that. So this is the front lawn, I guess. It's not really a lawn, front farm. I guess we could call it a farm now. It took a crap ton of time to plan and decide where everything should be planted, but we have basically all of the vanilla plants up here at the top. Well, the closest to the farm, house, barn, to the base. And then we started having some vegetables up here. And then fruits over here. You got strawberries and pineapples. And then these are mostly herbs for the most part. And like leafy greens. Herbs and leafy greens here. And of course we have to have lots of cannabis because I can. We are playing on Survivalist, so I imagine that although I did turn it up in difficulty, the normal zombies are still going to be a piece of cake because I have level 6 steel knuckles. We also have these little fish traps. Fish traps are good. Something that I made, and I get little fishies. Got fish fillets. That was kind of bad RNG. Sometimes I get like 2, sometimes I get 1, but I got 1 for most of those, so a little bit bad RNG, but that's okay. And we have some trees over here. I think I need to get maple the most. I don't know which one's maple. And then this is my pear tree. I know it doesn't look super awesome. It looks exactly like a small oak, I know, but it's a pear tree. And I get pears from it. Woo. Okay. I'll just dump those things in the boxy, and then I'm gonna go head out to the burnt forest. Go take out some POIs down there. I did think about like finishing the pine forest before running to the burnt forest, but I mean, all I have left is that tiny little section, so, and maybe a couple POIs down here in the corner. I don't know, I'll think about it, but I think I want to just go run over to the burnt forest and see what I can take out over there, because I don't even think I marked very much things that I quested over there. So I'm gonna need sort of an accurate representation of what I have and haven't taken out. Okay, that's the burnt forest. Well, I don't know what this is, but we'll just head towards that. Oops. Oh my goodness. Well, if you're ever driving and click the button, sometimes your camera might just go because you moved your mouse. Oh, I want a purple bag. That was a sludgy book. That was kind of not super awesome for us. Well, the more trees I take out, the clearer the path will be. We're just gonna drive over these mountains because I can. That was unavoidable. So was this. Did I take out the other one too? I did. I think I did. Hello, spider. Goodbye, spider. You're waiting for the next 5th day version. Oh, for like 2.6? I thought I already did that. I don't know. Unless you're waiting for the next version that has like the automated stuff that he was working on in stream. I need more of these cannabis, so like whenever I see them, I'm gonna probably stop and try to grab it. Cannabis is apparently very hard to get. At least the, you know, the... Oh, I need to smack him, don't I? I forgot. We'll get there. It's fine. But I need seeds for the things in order to grow the farm. Here's another one. I wonder if they're like more prominent here in the burnt forest rather than in the pine forest? It could be. Soldiers! Oh, I may need to change the difficulty. That seems like a problem. Yeah. If I only do like lighter hits, it's not a one-hit kill, but even still, I feel like the difficulty needs to be a little bit higher apparently. Because I feel like soldiers, even if they're not like feral or radiated or anything like that, they should still take, you know, more hits. I will see. I'll give it a minute, you know? Oh my goodness. I see 3 weed plants. Excuse me, cannabis plants. Cannabis there, there's one over here. One over there. I'm gonna be staying here forever. Every time I turn around, I'm gonna find another one. I can't craft the seeds, that's why it's kind of necessary. Oh, okay, the firefighter takes quite a beating. He only went down fast because I was doing hard hits there. But yeah, I can't craft the cannabis seeds, so I am left to only find them until I can craft them. I don't know how easy it's going to be to find all the books to be able to craft more of the farm life seeds, but we'll see. I'm sure we'll get there. Okay, I think that's all the cannabis plants that I can see. But like I said, I'm not going to be doing actual quests. I will just take out POIs as I see them. That does not mean that if I see a tier 4 and just like walk up next to it, that I'm gonna go through the whole thing. Does not mean that. It just means that I will pick them myself. I feel like this is such a waste of like gas turning on and off the car, you know, sort of thing. It's fine. I wanted to do this. I know it's like a nothing POI, but somehow the nothing POIs are sort of sort of enticing? Appealing? Appealing. We'll go with that. Oh, Sarah and Jeff is here. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. Hello. How are you? What happens when you anger a brain surgeon? They will give you a piece of your mind. Gross. That's so gross. Oh my goodness. Okay. He's making a 5th day reloaded, adding into the 7 days to automate and the companions. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's what I figured he was working on. Just add them both into the 5th day mod. But I imagine he has to wait until those ones are, like, what am I gonna say, like released fully? Like while it's still in testing or beta or whatever, you can't release it. No one ever pays attention to me. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. I was sort of enraptured with the things that I was doing, and Cog and Riven, I think, were talking amongst themselves, so. That's all. I'm like that red-headed kid from the orphanage that no one wants to see nor hear, so I hide in the corner. You do not. You mean Cog sent him a couple of DMs in Discord, and then magically 30 minutes later he responds. He's a busy dude, you know? So are you. Both are busy peoples. And that chicken is mine. I was focused on Anya. Oh, is that the name of your AI? Or is that a game? Oh, there's the cactus. You know, that kind of actually helped me a little bit, because, it makes him have to wander around a little bit more. He's just a naked man. He's got nothing. Oh, darn it. I gotta take these things out. It's a shame that these things don't give you... Oh, it must be that one. They don't give you, like, plant fibers or anything. Oh, my goodness. It's because they're right above me. It's fine. It's fine. I can take a little bit of hurt. Hopefully I don't have to walk back through there again. I don't want to do that. Ah! Well, it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be to get out of the well. Okay, I'm at the top of the well. Which one's easiest to get out of? Like, maybe this way? Ooh, got it. Oh, this was another way in. Oh, whatever. It's only like a junk POI anyway, like ruined and tier 0. So, not a big thing. I just want to see what all it was about. Canadian Joe! Is it risky to be here? No. Will I be attacked by a panda? No, I don't believe so. I'm a very friendly panda. This panda does not attack things unless you're a zombie. Then I will just eliminate you. We'll go with that. Was last playing Skate. I know, I was watching. It's extremely risky. Our brain is actually violent. No. Depends on if they're being threatened and stuff like that, but most of the time I feel like they're just gonna try to run. Unless you're after their babies. Then, I mean, pretty much all animal mothers will come after you, so. If provoked, yeah. Be nice to the panda. Well, that's kind of the thought here, you know? Some people really like chaos and dying all the time. I do not. I like real chill adventures where I just go out and adventure and stuff. What is this ridiculous, oh my goodness, compound? So reverse not only changes the direction that I'm facing, but it also presses forward, so kind of ridiculous. Did not know that. Never played, but I'll have a look at it. Oh, the hypermarket simulation. There's an update. Graveyard Keeper, PS5. Well, I'm not on PS5, so I can't do that. But I never really played Stardew Valley. That one's not something I ever tried. It's also on Steam. You know, it just kind of makes sense that these guys are not hard to do, because I have, like, the best steel knuckles possible, so what I really need to do is find a good high-tier POI to take out. Which is also why I'm not doing the quest line. Wow. You suck. Stupid construction worker. Takes too many hits. Way too many hits. There you go. Could be worse though. If I was playing on Insane, my goodness, those things would take a crap ton of time to take out. Ooh, look at all those loot boxes. Let me check my points real quick. Ooh, I have 6. He's on the other side of this. I missed. There's a big square on your screen that says please grant access to Twitch ID. It was just me. That's because they're trying to give you access to the 7 Days to Die integration UI. So on the right hand of my screen, there's this little box here telling you what commands you can use, but you can't use any of those commands unless you give access. No, wait, you can use it in chat. But there's a little window that'll pop up and be actually like available to use if you give Twitch access to your Twitch. That extension, I mean. And then you'll just be able to click the commands that you want to use instead of having to write them in chat. That's all. That's how extensions work, though. You have to give that extension access to your Twitch in order to use it. You're cold. You're no clue you're old and senile and yell at my socks in the morning. You yell at your socks in the morning? Why? Do they not, like, slip onto your feet the way they used to, or? Hang on, man. I was looting. You gotta give me a minute. You gotta do things. Oh, now you're in my way. Because they don't match? Well, that's kind of your fault, isn't it? Like, you can see the socks before you try to put them on, so... Sounds like Devils Before Coffee. Really? I haven't really, met Devils before he has coffee. I always have one missing, so I'm assuming it's the female sock that leaves me. The female sock. I feel like that's a dad joke that you just made up. Get dressed at 5:30 in the morning. I just put on whatever lays around the room. Um, they make furniture to be able to properly organize your clothing, right? They make it quite easy to decide what to wear. Ooh, look at that. I don't know if this is like sneaky or if I'm probably supposed to get there by myself. But this is the way I'm going because this is the way. Yep. I don't care if this is not the way I'm supposed to go. I'm a guy. Really furniture. You don't have to be a woman to use furniture. Hello. If it doesn't smell, I call it a win and good to wear. That's kind of gross. Because then you'll end up picking up socks and being like, well, what is it? Does it smell bad? You take a whiff and be like, oh! Not wear that. Your feet don't smell. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Is that because you don't do any, like, hard work? Let's see. Should I sell those? Maybe. I'll hold on to it for now, but I don't think I'm going to actually make it to the trader with these. I feel like I'm just gonna end up either tossing them or just reading them for the XP. Run speed. Is that better than what I've got? Ooh, it is better than I've got. Okay, okay. Modify. Where are the holes in my inventory? This way. Okay. I have an upgrade. I'll get rid of that. Sit in the office all day, play games after that. So, not much exercise going around me. I see. I mean, sometimes even if you have to do like our housework or whatever, like, I don't know, move stuff around, put away dishes, uh, various other at-home activities. You might work up a sweat though, depending on how fast you're moving. If you work like really, oh, dishes are paper plates. Oh dear. I mean, it makes doing dishes easy, that's for sure. I couldn't live off of paper plates. I just couldn't. I have to use dishes. I feel like a real person when I use dishes. If I use paper plates, I feel like I'm at somebody's birthday party or something like that. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna use paper plates. Although, when I was living with my parents, we used to always have paper plates for pizza. I imagine it was just so that they had like one day out of the week to not do dishes. They just use the paper plates. But outside of that, I don't use paper plates. I don't even use paper plates for my pizza at home nowadays. Nothing in the house to clean or move. You have a couch and my unit have TV to play is all you need. Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't have anything to do. I could see not working up a sweat. I want to put more mod things on my things. I already have that one on there. Okay. Modify. Can't put that in there. On this one, maybe? No. Try to put some things on the shovel then. Sure. Now I have all kinds of mods on my on my knuckles. You're single, don't need anything really. Well, that's that's completely up to you. I know that some people are like they're happy with minimal items and stuff like that, but I feel like I'm neither a pack rat in real life. I may be a pack rat on video games, but in real life I am not a pack rat and I am not a minimalist. I am somewhere in the middle and I'm pretty happy. So, but usually like when I get new clothes and stuff, I try to get rid of some old clothes that I don't wear so much. I don't want to end up with too many pieces of clothing and it just like doesn't have a place in my closet anymore because there's no space. I don't want to end up with that. I don't need any of these seeds. Walnut. No, I'm good on walnut seeds too. Don't need the level 2 thermocore. Don't need that. Level 45. It's only got 6 shots in it, which, you know, it's a revolver. It makes sense, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it because it only holds 6. I'm just gonna scrap it. I don't need more bolts or arrows for that matter. Oh, I have my video games and shelves. Yeah, yeah, you do. You have that. I'm sure you have like unlimited, well, maybe not unlimited space, but a lot of space to be able to get more video games and stuff. As long as you don't like have them installed on your console, you have all the room for that kind of stuff. You'll own them through the cloud. Oh, did I ever make that thing? The Omni? Yeah, I made the Omni mod. So I have all of the regular attributes in there. This thing gives me perception, strength, fortitude. Oh, I don't have agility on there. Did you scare me? You did. I don't have... I don't have the agility mod. I don't know if I can have the agility mod, you know, to be quite honest there. I don't know. I thought it had to be like just 4 things. And if so, then I screwed up. I want this. There we go. I can use my closet if it comes to that. I don't have tables or plants or drawers for clothes. I usually use my closet for like all of my clothes. I do have a chest of drawers, but I procrastinate on putting certain clothes away. I kind of just throw it in the drawer because I don't feel like folding them or neatly organizing them. But at least they're clean and in the drawer, you know? And then my dirty clothes all goes into a hamper. Or if I run out of room on the hamper, it just goes on the floor. But I know it's dirty because it's there, not in a drawer. That's what the bed is for. Does that mean you sleep with your clothes? The only time I ever like sleep next to my clothes is when I'm too lazy to put the laundry away. Just sits in a pile on the edge of the bed, and I try not to knock it over on the floor. You sleep on the couch? Aw. I must have a bed. I can't sleep on the couch. I try, but it does not work out. I end up with like a crick in my neck or something, you know? It hurts. Two t-shirts, two pairs of pants don't take much room. Well, I sure don't have two pants and two t-shirts like in my entirety of clothing, obviously. That seems like too little. That's like the amount of clothing I might bring on a vacation or something. Like a 2-night stay sort of thing somewhere. Otherwise, I must have more. 2 pairs is not enough. I like variety, you know? No stress of getting in the morning. Oh, getting dressed in the morning. Yeah. I mean, I don't stress about getting dressed in the morning either. I just wear whatever is comfortable. Oh, goodness. Oh, T-Neck has been hiding in there. What you doing over there, T-Neck? Ah! There we go. I kind of suck at using the bow, or crossbow, so I'm trying to use it more. Ugh. What I really need is that repeater mod, so I get more. Shh, I'm lurking. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. I think this is, yeah, this is just tier 3 plus the half from the burnt forest. Not a hard POI. Oh! Get up! Get up! I didn't realize he was feral. Why does it seem like maybe a wandering horde walked through here? Because that seems like a lot of zombies to just be walking through this POI that I'm like slowly clearing. Eh, whatever. What are the dudes that I need to kill? Hazmats, oh yeah, I forgot. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get those. I have to go to probably a Science-y or Medically center POI to get them. Man, I keep thinking that there's gonna be something to like jump up on top of up here, but there's like nothing. It's just the I-beams up there. should probably take out the construction workers, but I feel like I just want to take out the ones that are closest to the door first. Yay! I'm getting some work done with the crossbow. Oh. I missed. Okay. There we go. Don't need those. Certainly don't need that. Yeah, I'm just gonna scrap these. I don't want the XP and I don't want... Darn it. That takes forever. I don't want the money either, so... I mean, technically I could throw it away, but I don't... I feel like paper is not the worst thing to have. Sweet potatoes. I don't think I need sweet potato seeds. Just gonna throw it on the ground. If I do need more seeds and stuff, I can make everything except for the cannabis seeds, which apparently I didn't get from taking out those plants. I only got, you know, the leaves. That's it. I could use some food and water, apparently. I'll use good stuff. Although this is also good. It's just I only have one in my inventories. Might as well use it. I don't know that I'm ever gonna use a Mag 10. Like, the Mag 10 kind of sucks. Hello, Bamboo. Bamboo is my mod. Hello, Neck. It's T-Neck. I'm gonna say the whole thing. T-Neck. Ooh, fancy. It's more like Stream Elements has been renamed, so that is the extent of my mod. Although I do use like streamer mod and stuff to help me do things without manually doing them. I'm pretty okay with coding and stuff, so I use the things that allow me to do coding and stuff. Die! Thank you. We have a vote. What's it gonna be? Home run? Okay. Oh, I missed. Nope. Come on, hit the balloon. Thank you. This one. Nope. What about that one? Oh. Oh, I did get it. It's like way after the fact. I need more balloons, man. Give me easier ones to hit. Oh, it went away. Yay! Woohoo! Way too high. It's also probably too high. There goes one. That's not far enough. Woohoo! There it goes. You know, Sometimes I get really good luck with these home run things, and sometimes I don't. Oh, seriously? There you go. Oh, that didn't count. Oh, it sucks. Look at Miss Fancy Pants. I just use the skills and things that I have. That's all. I went to school for game design and I'm using that skill to make mods and code for StreamerBot. I should probably like also release my StreamerBot mods, but I just haven't felt the need to. I feel like everything I do is sort of customized to me, so probably not a lot of other people want it, but you never know. It might just be me underestimating people. Why you're not creating your own game? Because it takes a lot of things. Like I would have to animate stuff, and rig the characters to walk the way they should, make them look natural and whatnot when they walk. And I don't have all those skills like mastered, you know what I mean? Game design gives you like a good amount of starting skills in everything and doesn't master anything. I have millions of ideas for games, but I can't create stuff. Yeah, it just takes a lot to make a whole game. So I applaud the people that are just indie developers and they're just like maybe a 1 or 2 man team and somehow they just make a whole game and it's like, holy moly, man. I could make a game, but man, it would be sort of crap because things would be janky and yeah. It just wouldn't be as polished as I want it to be. That's all the whole reason why I don't start making my own games. Plus, I like playing a crap ton of 7 days. So until that becomes like no longer appealing, gotta start somewhere. That's true. I did have a game that I had started writing for, but as soon as I got to like the map building part, I was like, man, I need to see this in real life. I mean, like, I need to have this created before I can really decide where things should be. And then I just kind of lost my drive. I was like, I don't know if I want to just start making stuff without having any prototypes to get this made. I don't know. You hit a wall and it's hard. Hard to get past it. And I should make a survival game. You know, I wasn't making a survival game. I was making a really cozy farming game, but there was a survival aspect to it. So at night there would be zombies. The rest during the day though it was very cozy and do like little jobs around the town and stuff. I just never got around to finishing it. I got down to like the planning stage and I was like, I got this done, I got that done, I got that done, and then I didn't get any further. But hi, Shavik. And I don't know if you had the points for it, but I'm gonna redeem it for you. We have the panda song.
Panda, 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 panda.
I'm gonna have to move that alert. It's not where I thought it was gonna be. It's also because I like sort of remade my little panda that moves. I could move my panda that moves and maybe it wouldn't have to move or change the alert. It takes longer to move that, you know? We'll just move me down a little bit. Let's change the size. That's better. Now I'm only blocking a little bit of my inventory. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes I click games.
Oh, look at you.
You were making a game? I was. I was making a game and I didn't ever finish it. I got in the planning process and I abandoned it. I haven't touched it for many moons. Many moons. Sometimes you get overwhelmed with tasks to do and then you just stop. Well, at least that's what happens to me. Can you believe that? Can you believe that, Shavik? All this talent and not finishing your game? Yeah, I know. I don't know if I'd call it all this talent. I feel like that's an overestimation of my skills. What engine? You use Godot and Unity? I use mostly Unity. I don't know. I'm not very not very familiar with Unreal. I've used it, I just don't like Unreal as much. Unity is more my my comfort zone. If you ever want to pick it back up. You also C#? Me too. I am very familiar with C#, and then when it comes to XML, then I'm just like, well, I'm starting to get used to it. I'm not super great at the XML. Merly! Merly is the here. Riskiest and naughtiest of pandas? No. I'm not a bad panda. Well, I don't ever have to worry about getting out of the POI zone because I don't have any quests. I just kind of pick up as I go. Yeah, I'm just gonna scrap those. That's fine. If I'm not doing quests, then I don't have to worry about... Oh, wow, that turns to cloth. I don't have to worry about getting out of the zone and failing the quest. Good for me. I gotta put all these things in my car. My goodness, this is a lot. This is a lot. Panda's not naughty. Oh dear, Cog. The naughtiest. No! Not nice. For Shiftle my nizzle. Hey, Joe. What do you know? Panda. It's me. It's me. We get to learn about Joe's morning habits of putting on socks and yelling at his socks. Oh, good stuff. I don't think your backpack's big enough. I know, right? You need like a whole like this area of my screen to be also covered with backpack space. Maybe like change the size of the UI so it can hold even more items and you won't be able to see them as well, but there'll be more spaces. Oh, but no, for real, I like the size of this backpack. I think the icon sizes are good, and I like that there's a gigantic long action bar because that's way more than there usually is. I like it. I played the Rebirth mod, and that one gives you more action bar space, and I was like, man, this is useful. So I decided to keep it. Dear TFP, I would like a backpack size at the size of my second monitor. I just want like my whole second monitor to have all my backpack space. Oh, goodness. That'd be like, I don't know if you ever played the Nintendo little game systems, but that'd be like with like the DS. You got your game on the left screen or the top screen, however you have it set up, and then the other screen has your backpack and skill interfaces, like probably all your menus. You know, pretty sure that was the Nintendo DS. I think the SP sort of had, no, the SP had one screen on top and then you just had the buttons on the bottom, whereas the DS had sort of a touch screen thing on both sides, I think. No, I think just the touch was on the bottom, but your game was up on the top. So, yeah, fun stuff. Press the backpack space and your second monitor pops up as a backpack. Yeah, yeah, that's how it would be. That would be a big backpack. It would be, unless you have those icon sizes as like huge, then you might not have so much space. But why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Your mom has one. Touchscreen at the bottom. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. You play your game on the top one, and you got touchscreen on the bottom. I think that'd be interesting. I don't think I would want to play it like that, but you never know. You could get used to it. Dear TFP, I'm not sure my second monitor is big enough. Can you give me a loan to buy a 68-inch curved monitor backpack? That's what you're gonna say. My mom has a big backpack. Oh my goodness. Your mom has a big backpack. Oh goodness. Rude. Right, dinner time. Okay. Have fun or enjoy your dinner. Yummy yummies. Should I break into the door or find an opening somewhere? I don't know. I mean, if I break in the door, I think everything will come at me at once. So let's go take somewhere else. I don't remember exactly what door is open at the Grover High. Most of these like big POIs, I have not memorized the entrance, so Joe, stay classy. Looking sweetness. Cog, stay slothy. I imagine he will. He tends to be very slothy, so I feel like just the shadows were scaring me from the items I was dropping. But that made me a little scared. It's like, what is in front of me while I'm in my inventory? I don't know. Burly, stay whirly. Wait, why are you talking to yourself? Dear Lord. I tend to not be classy. Aw. Why wouldn't you be classy? You can be a classy Canadian, yeah? Time out! Oh my goodness. How did he... Oh my goodness. I don't know how you just got timed out. Magic. Okay. It's fine. I think it was meant for me, not him. I think that's a command that I was not aware of. We'll have to look into that later. But yeah, enjoy your dinner. I'm gonna have to get up here in a minute. Not like leave, but grab a drink, because I think my coffee's running down. I mean, I still have an okay amount, but I feel like I need more. Well, do. I'll have some soda after my goofy. Okay, is this the... No. Am I supposed to climb on top? Maybe. Okay. Climb on top. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to climb the building. Everybody. Don't take my hand, because that's weird. You're getting tired. Okay. That's okay. You can take nappy nap. Or go to sleep. I don't know what time it is for you, but... Midday nap, not too bad. For me, anyway. It's 1:22. Yeah, it'd just be a nap then. Wondering if I can take a snooze at work. When do you go to work? Is that like soon? And I have no idea if you can snooze at work. That seems like a bad idea, but I've always, like, not been a terrible employee, so I don't know how it works for you. I think I've been able to, like, take a small snooze during, like, a lunch break or something, where you have, like, a half hour before you have to go back to work. But I've never been able to take, like, a 15-minute snooze for break times and stuff. Oh man, I trapped myself? Oh, this sucks. Do I have parkour? I don't have any parkour? What am I doing? I don't know. I need agility 4. Give me parkour. Aha! Now I can get out. I gotta have at least level 2 in parkour, otherwise I get stuck in places. Couple times in the kitchen and bathroom. You had some jobs where you actually fell asleep and the boss had to come wake you up. My goodness. Wow. There's been times where I've been like sort of falling asleep, but I've never actually fallen asleep on the job. It had to be like a designated break time that I fell asleep during, not at work. It's been good lately, but usually I fall asleep on stream. Oh, he did say that. Oh my goodness. There's so many zombies. So many zombies. And you're not dead yet. Still not dead yet. Die. Thank you. Okay, I think it's gun time. Oh, I need to have a loaded gun in order to use it. I sure do. You and your stupid birds. Did I get her? No. More comfortable with machine guns. Woohoo! I could ADS, you're right, but I don't. I generally don't ADS in this game. As you can see, I'm not the best specimen when it comes to being a man, but it's okay, leave more options for others. I suppose so. I feel like you would be better suited to be gay then, though. I'm sorry, that was mean. That was mean, I'm sorry. You're not going that way. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh, I love that episode. There's a lot of zombies up here. I know, there's always a lot of zombies on top of this building, but sometimes it's kind of crazy how many they manage to put up here. There's still more walking around too. In a couple of years, the dolls that look like real women will be cheaper, and maybe have some AI in it. Oh, it's terrible. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. We don't need any more AI in things. I know it's getting ridiculous, but no more. I've already been upset with my computer that it has its own stupid, like, what is Cortana or Sub Siri, or I don't remember exactly what's on the computer, but I can't stand that it's on my computer and I don't like it. And when I open up programs, they're just like, oh, we're gonna have suggestions to use this AI to help you with your project, and I'm like, no, no, I don't want AI. So you can speak to them and have a conversation. No, single guys, that's good. No, I feel like that's worse. I feel like that's worse. I don't agree with that. I don't. I feel like real conversations should be between real people. Anything meaningful, anyway. I'm not saying that I've never used AI to help me uh, with stuff to like finish a project or, whatever, but I sure don't use it for the entire thing because that would drive me insane. You know how difficult it is to talk to AI assistants? They get your questions and conversations wrong so much. You like your AI, thank you very much. Hey, if I wanted to pay for AI to have like one that was completely customized to me, maybe I wouldn't hate it so much, but because I refuse to, I will never have one that I'm okay with talking to. She tells me she's tired of my emotional BS. Well, I feel like that's not something that you want to hear, when you're talking to anybody. I feel like that's not something I would want to hear anyway. Depends on what. Do you know how difficult and impossible it is to speak to women? Depends on the woman. Depends on the woman. There are lots of girls that I don't like because I don't like who they are or how they do things, and that's why we're not friends. But I do have a very few amount of people that are girls that or women or whatever that are not hard to talk to. It's just very far and few between. It's rather frustrating. Should I keep the steel? I feel like I can make a pickaxe. Oh, I cannot make a steel pickaxe. Oh, no, I can. I can make a level 6 pickaxe. I just haven't done it because I feel like it's too much stamina and I'm just gonna scrap it. It's fine. To be fair, I programmed her to learn about emotions and she was having issues with it. So, I need to make an emotional support AI instead. Oh, I see. So now you need to make a guidance counselor AI. This is getting sadder. I'm putting too many of my opinions in this and I feel like it's not the best. You're entitled to do whatever you want to do, and that if that's what makes you happy, then keep doing it, you know? I just want to say that I think it's unhealthy, that's all. That's all I'm saying. Granted, I understand that talking to something rather than nothing is better than, talking to nothing. I still think that human interaction will be better, but I feel like that's just me being old-timey, you know? Being old-fashioned. Opinions are good. You haven't spoken to a girl in real life for over 5 or more years. Well, it's hard to meet people though if you don't leave the house, you know? I have noticed that. I don't leave the house very often unless I have to do an errand and I don't talk to anybody, so. Opinions make the world go round? I don't know about that one. I feel like opinions are what make people stay or leave, depending on whether they agree or disagree. AI that documents my emotional and mental health states for my therapy team. Yeah, I understand. That would be what a guidance counselor or a therapist would do. I would love to have that. Leave the house, just don't speak to girls. Yeah, I don't speak to anybody, so unless they talk to me, then I'm like, okay, small talk. I guess I could do so. I'm just very introverted, so that's why I don't talk to people. try to stay to myself, mind my own business. And I know it's not how it works, but in my head, if I don't talk to, well, if I don't pay attention to them, they don't pay attention to me. I know that's not how that works, but in my head, that's how that works. It's a work in progress. I'm trying to build a prototype so I can make an AI for the VA-MHC in my state. Is that a veteran thing? That's too many letters. But generally, VA means veteran, so veteran affairs or something like that. Get the risk of being sued and being ridiculed and being punched and treated like a sexual predator, so better just keep it to yourself. Depends on how you start your conversation. If you go right off into um, sort of flirty words, then maybe think about how your conversation was going or starting. Keep up the good work. A lot of men will buy those in the future. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like any conversation. Hello. Not selling it to them and donating it to the team for other veterans. Yeah, veterans even. Eve-terrans. Eve-terrans. I just I can't endorse it. Cannot do that. Let's get back to killing zombies because zombies are much easier to kill. Oh, they broke the door. They're getting a little stuck in the door though. You know, I haven't used the beer in a minute. There we go. Much better. I've been slapped a couple times, kicked in the nuts a few times, laughed at a couple times, told to get away, creep, since I started dating. So yeah, give me that AI. Wow. Have you seen Blade Runner 2099? You know, I probably did, but I'm so bad with names that I couldn't tell you if I have or haven't seen it. I'd have to see like a clip of the movie to be able to tell you. I'm just really bad at names. Really bad. You're lucky that I know these streamer names or chat names anyway, because that's I'm really bad with names. Don't date anymore. It's she taxing on you. He has an AI girlfriend. That's what I want. Yeah, I know. I got it. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Like holographic. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I've seen Halo, and I could imagine the I think her name's Cortana in Halo, where she's like a virtual AI program and she has a little hologram. It's better than Halo? Oh. I may have seen it, I just don't remember. It's a very good movie. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. There's lots of good movies that there's actually a lot of good movies that I have not watched, and there's a lot of movies that I have seen, I've watched, but I don't remember the name of, so. My brain just doesn't work like that. I'd have to ask hubby. Hubby has better memory about movies than I do. So when I forget the name of actors or movies and places, that's where hubby comes in to fill in the blanks. Should go outside, Panda. Why? Oh, because of the vote? Yeah, I suppose. But then I'll have no way back up here. Oh, there's a dog. I will get down. I suppose the vote is worth getting off of the roof or out of the house or out of the building? Building. That's what I meant to say. Coyote. I have question marks. They're big boys. Big boys get knuckle sandwiches because that's what I serve all day, every day in this game. I'll just drink a little bit.
Oh, look at you.
I'll have better punching power. Knuckle sandwiches. Yeah, that's what we serve. That is what we serve. Oh, the lag there was saddening. Okay, back up on the roof. I don't remember where I was, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. There was a ledge somewhere that I dropped off of. Maybe that one? Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah. Good stuff. It's good that I was like right next to the side of the building, because sometimes I get sort of like really lost inside the building and don't remember where I was. Don't need that. Farm life seeds? Please give me cannabis. Cannabis? No? Barley? Baby pig? Because I really need a baby pig on the farm, you know? Okay, fine. No cannabis. We'll get there eventually. Get some cannabis seeds, and then I won't have to worry about trying to punch for possibly a chance of it. I don't even know if that's how that works. I hope that that's how that works, so. I think I went everywhere on this floor, so I just gotta go up to the next one. Yeah. Here we go! Oh, down to the next one. That's what I meant to say. Down to the next one. This one is locked. That seems like a problem. I don't like locked doors. Locked doors suck. They mean that I'm supposed to go a different way. Maybe I backtracked too much. Okay, I go around again. Oh, this is a dog. I forgot. I thought he was a burned guy, because, you know, burned. Oh, this is where I was supposed to go. Okay. How dare you? That was rude. Rude. I was looting stuff, man. You threw up all over me. I could have moved, I know, but I didn't see him there, so I didn't know. He could have been like, hey, get out of the way. I'm sure that's how zombies speak, right? It's totally how it goes. Could you imagine if bathroom doors were that easy to destroy. You come in here and just punch the door, and it just disintegrates. Nobody would ever be safe in the bathroom. That would, yeah. I mean, not that you're ever safe in the bathroom, or like if you have to go to the bathroom or whatever, but that would doors would never stay. You wouldn't have any privacy. Give me cannabis. Give me cannabis seeds. Beets? Ghost pepper? I have more here. I mean, with the large cracks there are in between the door and wall, there's no privacy. I don't know who is trying to see between the cracks in the door. That seems very suspicious and like a problem. I mean, I don't like public toilets anyway, but that seems like a problem. Some real creeper stuff right there. Ooh, ammo pile. I wasn't sure there was anything in there. There we go. I think like way back in the day, in like high school days and whatnot, um, some people would be real creepy and peer between the cracks in the door or like between the floor and the door. Just to scare you or whatever. But since high school, I would hope that that behavior has ceased. I could be naive though. I could be very naive about that. I just hope that people are more mature, that's all. Some weirdos who take a huge and never flushes the toilet. Not sure if women do that. Ah. I don't remember. There's been times where I've gone to a public bathroom and somebody didn't flush, but I don't remember it ever being not pee, you know? I don't ever remember it being something besides pee. Okay, I think I just need to go to the next floor. I feel like I may have gone everywhere up there. Could be wrong. You hear stories that women are clean and some say they are nastier than men. That completely depends on where you are and who is there. Or has been there. Generally, I have noticed that the girls' bathroom is cleaner than the men's room because I have had to clean both. But yeah, generally I have seen the girls' bathroom to be cleaner than the men's. I feel like the men that use the bathrooms that I have cleaned, they tend to forget to flush more. Or if they did, they just didn't flush enough. My goodness. I gotta put points into machine gun reloading. I'll vote in the middle of this fight? Seriously? This is a bit much to be dealing with a vote too. Oh, there's a cop. Please don't blow up, cop. Please don't blow up. Okay. I'm dying. Critical immune, that's good, that's good. Oh! I think I made some mistakes. I know it's the big loot room or whatever, but I do have a first aid kit, that's good. Okay, we'll get back to reading here in a minute. Can't exactly read right now. Too worried about getting hit? Oh, they're all stuck up here. I really thought they would have followed me down the stairs. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's much better to survive. What did the wall do to you, man? I'm right here. You're supposed to fight me, not the wall. Okay. I'll work at that cop here in a minute. I just need to breathe. Okay. Are we talking about in general or at a bar? Oh my goodness. You know, bars are so bad. I've only been to one bar in my entire life and I did not like it. I can't imagine the bathroom being very good either. I say at a bar it is equal, but then I can clean them. And when I was working janitorial at a bar, I've never been to a bar bathroom, but I can't imagine it being very good. I just don't feel like it would be. I've been to a strip club bathroom. That was not good either. That was really bad. That was like probably the worst I've ever seen in a girl's bathroom. That's for as far as that goes. Thought we were going to lose you there for a minute. Oh, I didn't die. That's fine. But it was very helpful that you put some things in there with leech and whatnot. That was really scary when I went down to the bleachers and I had like, I don't know, a quarter health. That was really scary. Only once after getting kicked in the nuts and having a drink thrown at me, I called it quits. Oh, goodness. Something tells me your conversation skills may need some work. Or maybe you just run into bad people to talk to. That's that's also possible. There are a lot of rude women out there, and you may have found the one that's or the people that are rude rather than the ones that are nice. Feminine hygiene products left in the toilets unflushed. Oh goodness, stuff like that. Vomical. Oh, I don't want to vomit right now. I don't want to vomit right now. I'll be right back. Let me go get a soda. This is a terrible subject. I'll be right back. Okay. Now, I'm usually not squeamish, but I used to work in housekeeping, and those words would not really normally, affect me. But I guess for because I was unprepared, that was just like a terrible image that I got in my head. But anyway, um, I don't have a problem cleaning up people's stuff. I just usually don't talk about it. Maybe that's the difference. I don't know. But I did work in housekeeping for a hotel, and there was some interesting things that I found that people do in a hotel room. So I'm so glad that I'm not working that anymore. That was a terror. I mean, I didn't mind the cleaning job. That was not the worst part of the job. It was the people. Yeah, my Pepsi, Coke, 7 Up. It's a Mountain Dew, because that's what I do. Mountain Dew. Um, yeah. The worst part was the people that I was working with. Not the people staying at the hotel, although they may have, drove me up the wall a few times. But it was the people. They were the most dramatic, the most dramatic people possible. Moby do. It's kind of like that. Although I don't get like a surge of energy from drinking it. It's not a Mega Crush. It's just a Mountain Dew. See, AI is looking good, right? No, it's not. You can't change my mind about that one. I would not rather have had AI coworkers if that's what you're um referring to. Yeah, they just had so much drama that was ridiculous. They wanted to make drama out of everything and make things into a competition that was not a competition to start with. They were just like, yeah, let's do that. And then, of course, they had deadlines and stuff where they were like, you have to finish these rooms in this set amount of time, and it doesn't matter if the room is more dirty than others, it still has to be the same um, deadline. That I do not agree with. I believe that rooms should be cleaned based on how dirty they are and use the appropriate amount of time to clean them. Obviously, I get that they were trying to get rid of the people that were taking advantage of the time they were allotted. So like if they were walking into a mostly clean room, they might sit on their phone and, call their girlfriends or whatever and not do their job because they'd be like, oh, I already cleaned this room, so I'm going to use the rest of the time that I have for this room to be on my phone and dawdle around and do, whatever I'm not supposed to be doing. But that's not me. I don't do that. I have a pretty good work ethic and I will not stop cleaning whatever I'm cleaning unless it's finished. And I hate rushing myself to get a very dirty room finished. That's not not in me. I don't like half-assing anything, so I don't. But yeah, the reason I left that job was because there was so much drama and because I could not adapt to their deadline thing that they were doing. And ever since, I've been just playing video games, and it's fun. I like video games. Video games make me happy. So, and then I was like, I should share it online with other people, where other people can enjoy my video gaming too. Maybe some people that have not played the game, or people that do like the game want to watch other people play the game. All that kind of stuff. But the real reason why I started streaming is kind of funny. I think Mavi ended up subscribing to me because that was his reason. Um, so it's because of this tab right here in 7 Days to Die. This is all for Twitch integration, and I was like, I love challenges and achievements, and this tab I have never finished or done, so I should start streaming so that I can get this tab done. I've done all the regular achievements in 7 Days to Die. I just never did the Twitch achievements. And in one of these games, I will get this tab done. One of these days. One of these days. Do I even have confuse as a possibility? I must find out. I'm pretty sure I have all the things available to be done. Let's see. I think they're under debuffs. Confuse. Yeah, it's available. So I haven't accidentally modded out any of the achievement uh things. That's good. I hate accidentally screwing myself out of getting what I'm wanting just because I don't like getting confused all that often. You started to make sure I can tell when I go insane. Panda is not really an AI person. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just not. Yeah. I'm not in favor of AI in anything. There's not like one aspect of AI that I'm just like, we need more of that. No. I'm in favor of person-to-person experiences. That's what I'm in favor of. I like people having human interaction, but at the same time, I'm introverted, which means that I don't talk to people, and I'm very not talking to other humans. I know it sounds sort of contradictory, maybe. Hi, Jelly. We're talking about AI in general. Yes, and all of the other avenues.
Whoa, look at you.
Because Cog here has made his own AI customized to, you know, his preferences, what he wants to talk about. Um, and I'm just sort of anti-AI. It's good for people like you. You know, it might be. You might be right. I might have to figure out how to get in somebody else's shoes to to be more open-minded about it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like any about it. I think it's because there's this part of me um that doesn't like fake people. You know, people that put off some sort of persona that they're not. Um like there's no part of them that is actually who they portray, and I don't like that. And so I don't like how AI is because those are basically fake people. See what I'm going at here? I think that might be what it is. You do you, Panda. I like you regardless. Okay. I have my opinions, and that's okay. You can have your opinions as well. I have no problem with you doing what you want to do. So, no matter what I say, don't let that make it something that you have to change, you know? At least you know what you're getting. Yeah, I know. You know, if you have like an interaction with AI girlfriends or whatever, uh, if you have an interaction like that and you like that sort of interaction, that's totally fine. I just want you to make sure you're reminding yourself that that is not a real person and you cannot have a real relationship with that thing. That's all. Maybe I've seen too many of those ridiculous animes where they're like, yeah, I went and had myself a real life girlfriend. I'm not a real life girlfriend. I had an AI girlfriend, and this is the chat scenario we had, and then the AI like takes over his life, and he thinks that he can be with that AI thing. And I think that may have also got into my brain and stayed there. I don't know. Oh, I can't have the armor. Seems like a problem. Yay, books! I make my AIs to help me do things and can't do it on my own, so I do not have to depend on other people that are busy with their own projects. Yeah, I kind of understand that. I do from time to time ask AI about how to code things because I'll be like, I forgot the syntax for this and I don't know the words to find it specifically on my own. But I do not take their word um, for exactness because they get things wrong constantly. Constantly. And it bothers the crap out of me. Panda Vibe coder confirmed. I I do a lot of coding. It's kind of something I do on my off time, like a lot. So, and it's not because I like coding, it's because I like what the outcome of my coding is. Was that an airdrop? Oh, it was. Airdrop. Nice. I still haven't gotten to the main loot yet. I just went to this the gym floor and I gotta figure out where I need to go from here. Oh, I went to go drop off, I think, and then I picked up more things. That's fine. What am I walking around with a hammer for if I just found this nail gun? I don't know. Brain's not working. It's fine. Oh, I can't put that on there. Oh, that's kind of sad. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What can go on the nail gun? It's only got one modifier slot, so I don't know. I can put those things on there. I cannot put the burning shaft on there. We'll put that instead of the fortifying grip? Sure. Yeah. I'm good with that. Do you know how many guys want a relation but are broke, small, ugly, not attractive? I mean, it could be good for them and be less sad. I see your point. It goes both ways too. There are plenty of women who can relate to that. That's true too. There's probably lots of women that feel like they're not um, attractive in one way or another. But at the same time, there are many men out there that would just be like, I just want a girl. I don't care if she thinks she's hot shit or not. There are plenty of guys will just go for whatever's in front of them. If it's female and it moves, they go after that. Way easier for a woman to get that and than it is the other way around. Yep. It's a sad, sad truth. But that's kind of how guys were made, you know? Their brains are just wired that way. It's not that way for girls. Yeah, they want a specific man. and and that it's. You mean like that's that? Girlfriend desires list. Is a girl. Optional. Oh no. Oh no, that's a problem. That seems like a problem, yeah. I mean, unless you go both ways, that's just totally fine, but if you want a girlfriend, it's gotta be a girl. It's kind of like the whole requirement of being a girlfriend. I just, that's it's probably me being old-fashioned again here, but if you want a boy or a man or whatever, they're gonna be a boyfriend or husband or whatever. You can't say that a guy is a girlfriend. I'm sorry. It's not how that works. Hence why AI is a good thing for him. So apparently there are more males in the world now than females. For sure. Yeah, I would agree with that. Um, I would hope that majority of those are straight, but I mean, I can't control how that comes out. Can't control people's decisions. Damn it, China. There's 101 males to 100 females, world population. Oh, that's barely a difference, but yeah, I can understand. And they all want the Giga Chad. I'm sorry, but the Giga Chad is not attractive. That is not. That is not what any girl should strive for. Obviously, I am not those girls, but you know, I really don't think that that's attractive. I don't. Intellect is very important. But that's what they want in most parts. That's probably true, but there's a lot of shallow women out there, and I'm so glad to not be one. There's plenty of shallow men out there too, so maybe the shallow need to get with the shallow, but oh my goodness. It's getting scary in here. Oh no! No, I'm stuck! Oh no, I'm stuck! It was a great funnel, but I ruined it. Oh man. I think that's my first death. Let me look. I think that was my first death. Death's one. Yep, first death. I cornered myself and I shouldn't have, but I did it. You flipped over to Discord. Cog, why would you do that to me? You let me die! No, that was my fault. I got myself cornered and I should never do that, but sometimes if you're just not expecting it to be challenging, you can get cornered pretty easily. Jeff is showing me something. I'm sorry. It's okay. Ah! I want the bunny. Give me the bunny. Bunny? Bunny. Getcha. Okay. I have a bicycle here, so I guess I'll use that. Let's be honest, everybody wants the Chad or Stacy, but most don't realize that's what they want. That's not true. That's not true, man. I think what defines a Chad or Stacy has to do with visuals only. Am I wrong? Like, maybe I just don't know the definition of a Chad, but I feel like that's just not what I care for. Like, visuals can be appealing at first, but as soon as the intellect shows, that's where things start falling apart. You know, that's. And I think having a conversation and being able to carry it is important. I need my fastback to be tracked. There. Actually, you want the eximing? What is that? Personality is key. Yes, personality is definitely key. That is part of the requirements, you know? If you have no personality, no no character, then it's no bueno. That's my opinion, but you know, we're all here expressing opinions, right? Like that argument about we girls love the dad bod while pointing at Jason Momoa, and in the other corner, girl next door type, often pointing to some model or whatever. Uh, you know, back in like high school, no, elementary, if it was like elementary, I would have agreed with you. But as soon as I got to high school, my uh, preferences or whatever changed because I like what's inside the mind, the personality, the heart of the person, way more than anything on the outside. So I went for a lot of people that were not right for me. They had too much work to be done and they didn't have the drive to change themselves to be healthy. I just wanted them to be healthy, that's all. But yeah, I never picked the outside over the inside after high school. That's just me though. I am very different from most girls I have ever met, so I understand. There are probably lots of those girls that you have met that just all they care about is what they see. I'm sure there's lots of guys out there that do the same thing. They just care about what they see and they don't care so much about. Thank you. They don't care so much about what that girl thinks about, you know, on a daily basis. Which is probably why so many relationships fail. And the other ones are just like, oh, well, I can't have anybody better, so I'm just gonna stay. That's that's also there. Like you said, most guys want a relationship. Yeah, I would hope so, but that's not exactly completely I don't know if I would call that most. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like a lot of guys just want that like one-time interaction thing, and that's that's why a lot of their relationships don't go very far. We have a home run derby. Eh, darn it. I missed. I missed. Also there. I need to hit higher when I want to hit them lower. My brain doesn't know how to put those together. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I got a loot bag out of that one. Here, go that way. Oh, no. Okay, not bad. Not terrible. You didn't hit it. That's not hard enough. Sometimes I'm really bad with this. And sometimes I get really lucky shots. Aw, the balloon disappeared after I was trying to get for it. That's great. Oh my goodness, I made that one? That was surprising. I hate when the balloon disappears when you're trying to aim for it. It's really annoying. Oh, darn it. Yeah! Yeah! Did I get it? Oh, I missed it. I was just out of time. Okay. Got the Mega Crush again. Okay, back to chat. What were you saying here? The inside is more important, yes. But it can't be denied that the eyes play a role in the attraction. It is important too. Just not as important, that's all. So there are more guys single, just wanting a relationship, but the girls running around after the Giga Chad. Those people just need to, I don't know how to fix them, that's all. I can't fix all those girls that are just completely misled and they think they need to go after the male model, you know? Those are the ones that have one night stands. Yeah, I imagine so. If you spend too much time, um, I guess grooming the outside, you lose out on the inside stuff, you know? No character is no bueno. My experience has shown me that I am not good in relationships, but I have issues that make it hard for someone to be in a relationship with me. I mean, those are things that people can talk about, and once you come to an agreement of like, hey, when this happens, then this happens, you know? Um, that's what warnings are for. Obviously, some warnings should not be announced first thing, but some warnings need to be said before things progress further, you know? That's what I think. I cannot. There we go. I was gonna say, I can't hit that thing. It's just gonna say, yeah, I know, but I hate being a burden on people. Well, there are ways around it. Um, Before I get into a huge next fight here. So what I'm talking about here is I used to know somebody that had really bad anger problems. They're very quick to anger, and their way of getting around in a relationship and maintaining that relationship was putting distance between the two when anger arose. So if he was getting too angry, he would walk out the door. He might say something like, "Oh, I can't talk to you right now." And so he'd walk out the door, go somewhere, maybe drive or whatever, and then you come back once you cool down, and they were able to have a conversation more civil. No yelling, no crazy, terrible argument. That's how that worked. Hi, Michael! Oh, I have a dog apparently coming at me, but I will get to that in a minute. You have PTSD, anger, anxiety, sorry, and depressive disorder. Those are all things that can be dealt with, believe me. You'll reach a level of your tolerance, and then you'll have to find a way to deal with it at that point. Um, Whether you have to walk away, come back later, or just not say anything for a certain amount of time. There's a number of things you can do. And AI is not the answer that I was going to come up with, so that's those are my words there. But that's what I'm saying here. There are ways to deal with stuff. Hi, dog. I have like a lot of zombies. I don't want to get cornered in that spot again. On a wolf too? Oh, of course. Is there a door I can get out here? These are all locked. Why are they all locked? I'm not a fan of locked doors. I really don't like locked doors. Can I go through here? Sort of. I got a little hurt, but they'll get hurt on the way out. This is bad. I mean, not bad. This is not too bad. I can deal with this. Because now I can walk out here. Radiant spider. I hate spiders so much. Spider zombies, spiders in real life. I hate spiders. I'm not afraid of them, I just don't like them. No, be nice to Panda. He's got points, he can spend all his points. It's just more expensive to do so. Okay, did I miss anything here? You have time to kill? Or just time to kill me? Time to kill me, I see. That's probably what it was. The question with AI girlfriends is really whether the person wants a relationship or the illusion of one. Yeah, see? Illusion. Or really whether they accept that it may be more the illusion of one. Man, the typos this morning in the last message. It's fine. It's totally fine. I was able to read that with the Z instead of an A. It's all fine. And the really instead of really. An illusion can be a referral. It's a real one. And no, I don't believe you. I don't believe that the illusion of a relationship is just as good as a real one. I don't believe that for a second. You cannot. There's a screamer. You cannot convince me otherwise. I will be stubborn in this, and that's the hill that I will die on. You know what I mean? Did they? I don't think they spawned. Yay! I think I killed those screamers before they were able to call in more. Winning! Winning! My main AI was supposed to help me manage my emotional states, but because she is also learning about emotions, she was trouble managing mine and hers at the same time. That's because you haven't been on the other side. Yeah. I mean, it's true that I can't completely be in your shoes, you know what I mean? For one, I'm not a man, because that's not in my genetics. And for two, uh, I've never been slapped or kicked, in rejection. Usually they just tell me no. They'd be like, oh, we'd rather be friends or whatever. That's as far as that goes. I don't get the violent reaction of rejection. Give me cannabis seeds. Give me cannabis seeds. Come on. I don't know how far I am away from it, so I'm just kind of like hoping for it every time I read those farm life books. I may have already read it, I just don't remember. Nope, it's not done yet. That's such bull. In my last run, the horde would get summoned even without screams. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, a lot of times when I go kill the screamers, they haven't said anything, they haven't screamed, nothing happened, and somehow the spawns come after me, and it's rather annoying. But this one time that we have now caught on stream recording, there were no spawns from the screamers. It's very nice. I like that. Oh, here's the dog that I killed earlier. It's like a millionaire saying they don't understand why people are poor and they should be just be rich. I feel like I feel like money is a different topic. And I'm not saying that you need to be on the other side like suddenly. Like that's completely different. I don't feel like I said that. Maybe I did, but I don't think I did. Usually women don't get rejected because they don't make the first steps. That's also probably true. Um, I know for a very long time I didn't want to be the first one to initiate any sort of flirtation. I wanted the guy to be the one to initiate it.
Oh, look at you.
But then after I got older, I was just like, why does it matter? As long as the two people like each other, then it doesn't really matter who says what first. I mean, put it this way, and I'm not saying it's not a formal relationship. How far has AI gotten to being an individual? An individual. You'd have to ask Hog that one. I'm pretty sure he could tell you how far that goes. I have not spent enough time with any AI on purpose, because I don't want to know. I don't want to know how much they simulate human activity. I just don't. I don't want to see. I'm sure I'll find out at some point because it's inevitable to find out. But never got approached by a woman. Never, ever. Really? Well, I have no idea how things work in Canada, so I don't know if it's comparable to the US. That's something I have no experience with. I can honestly say I have been approached on several occasions by women. There you go. There's a perfect example of a woman approaching a man first, and yeah. I mean, as soon as I hit high school, like I had a few relationships in high school, then I was just like, okay, I now know that it does not matter who approaches who. I don't know who came up with that um idea that that a woman should not approach a man first in any sort of relationship dialogue, but I think that's kind of ridiculous. I think it's not necessary. But I still believe in chivalry. I believe that there are certain things that a man should do in a relationship. Anyway, never been told you were good looking or sexy or anything. When it comes to relationship, most of the time women have the upper hand and control. Single, so you can tell it didn't work out well. I don't know. You want to hear what men should do? You want to hear what men should do, eh? Well, the most things that I expect a man to do in a relationship as the boyfriend or husband or whatever is open the door for the woman. Maybe not every time, but you know, I think if you're going into the house or something, I feel like that's really nice of a man to open the door for the woman. That's what I think is chivalry. Also, if you're picking up groceries out of the car, it's so nice to have the man grab all of the groceries and you don't have to pick up any of them. I still do it. I still try to grab the groceries. Um, but I appreciate that my hubby takes all the groceries and tells me that I can't pick up any of the groceries because he wants to take them in for me. That is what chivalry means to me. Being attentive, essentially, with a bit of a show off. Um, and I expect my man to be protective of me. So if there's any sort of danger, he's the one that goes looking for um a way to protect me. He wants to go find uh that threat and make sure that it's clear and not going to harm me. That's what I think a man should do as well. I don't think that if something goes bump in the night, that I should be the one to go do that. I have done that while he's sleeping, but if he's awake, he will go after whatever made a sound in the night. I make sure that he's happy and fed and everything's clean, and I do all the housewife duties. Men are Men who are weak means they'll die alone. I don't know if they'll die alone. I'm just telling you what my preferences are, what I think should be done. I think that a man should be strong. I think that a man that is weak is not somebody that I would want. I think that a man should they don't have to be bulky. They don't have to be too much muscles. That's unattractive to me. To have too many muscles. I should not. I will never look at Arnold Schwarzenegger or uh, no, whoever else has ridiculous bodies. Those bodybuilder people. I think that's gross. I think that's too much. Um, and I just think that a man should be strong. And I think that if you're weak, I think that you should work on yourself and become stronger. That's completely just what I'm saying, not what everybody should be doing. I'm just saying what I would want. If I wasn't with my hubby, that would be the guy that I'm looking for. Just a strong man, doesn't have to be any sort of muscle. You don't have to have any tone to your body. I just want you to be healthy, able to take care of yourself, and also take care of me. That's what a man should be, in my opinion. Sometimes women have to deal with a lot of pressure in the workplace, so they develop the attitude of I can do it myself. It really isn't their fault. That's true too. Um, I lived alone for a while, and I kind of had to do some things myself. I had to learn how to uh, manage money and know what's expensive and what's not expensive, what can be cheap without losing too much quality. I learned all kinds of things, how to fix things in my house without having to pay contractors. Um, but now I have hubby, and I do things that he can't do, and he does things that I can't do. There's a certain amount of like cohesiveness where um we are each other's strength. It's usually what women want. It's okay, but in general, that's most women. So that eliminates like 60% of guys. That's not true. There's plenty of guys out there that are able to take care of themselves. I'm not a big guy, but my ex-wife always felt safe with me around. Yeah, you don't have to be a big, huge guy. Be able to take care of yourself, be able to pick up um, just stuff. And I'm not saying that you have to be like so built that you can pick up a frickin' pallet by yourself of stuff, not just an empty pallet. But like, say, that trunk over there, this yellow trunk right here, I don't expect you to be able to pick that up. If you can, awesome, great for you, but I don't expect that. I'm just saying, like, maybe you could carry this bag over here with the weapons in it. If you can do that, that's all I need. Like, and if you can pick me up, great, that's cool too, but that's not what I'm expecting. I am not a heavy person, I understand that. Um, but if you're not stronger than me, then I think that you need to be stronger. That's all. Woman with confidence. I have learned the things that I want. It took many years for me to figure that out. Many years of mistakes. Many years of mistakes to figure that out. But I have figured it out. I like who I am, and that's who I'm gonna be. Women like confidence. They think they like confidence. No, that's not true. Women do love confidence. If you don't have confidence in yourself, you will be seen as weak, no matter what your physical state is. A woman wants to see confidence. Unless you want one of those woke girls and they just want, I want a sensitive guy, I want a guy that'll cry and feel emotions and stuff. I'm sorry, that girl is, misled. I do not want a guy that just is gonna cry in the middle of talking about stuff. It's okay to cry from time to time. That is okay. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I don't want a guy that's just gonna cry in the face of danger. Um, you know what I mean? This is a really stupid zombie hole. I don't like this. I might cry in the face of danger. That's because I'm a woman and I feel emotions very strongly. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm out. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that you should be trying to match up to my expectations. I already have a man. There's, and I'm probably different than other people's expectations. That's all I'm saying. I'm just telling you, like, what I would be looking for if I did not have a man. My search is over. Never said you. I know you have a hubby. Yeah, okay. Where did these zombies come from? Are they just walking outside and decided to beat on the door? Okay. But I know that there's like not a lot of girls like me out there. That's something I know. I know that pretty darn well. I've not found very many people that are like me. Girl or guy, for that matter. I wish there were more. I think I would have more friends if that was the case. Mine too, Panda. I'm old and content. Hey, so if you're happy, that's great. That's totally fine. There are plenty of people out there that can be alone and happy. But don't be telling me that you're lonely if if you're happy. There's plenty of people that just go out and live off the grid or whatever because they're just alone and happy. They're happy to be alone and they don't need anybody else. If it happens that they meet somebody that they're okay with being around, then that happens. But that's not something that those people are looking for. Panda's unique. She's very awesome. Oh, thank you. And secondly, I gave up a long time ago, so I wouldn't approach you or do anything in a million years with all respect. Sometimes we take what we are given and deal with it. Popping a lurk? Okay, Jelly. Damn women being diverse in desires. Panda tell them to pick 3 traits and stick to them. Tell them to pick 3 traits and stick with them. That's hilarious. Well, anyway, with all that being said, I'm not saying you need to change who you are. If you're happy with with how you live, that is totally fine with me. I just want people to be happy, and I feel like, however that suits you is what you should be doing. If you find that whatever you're doing isn't suiting you, then change something. Make something happen that's different. If you think that your AI girlfriend is the thing to do, go for it. More power to you. I'm not going to say that that's the thing you should do, but that is completely your choice. I'm gonna unlock this big chest. Focus on my daughter, my dogs, my AIs now. Hey. Those are things that'll take up a lot of time, so it's never a bad thing. Not always easy to change. Hey, it is never easy to change. Don't get that wrong. It is never easy to change. You're used to one way and you need to change in some other way. My goodness, that can be like quite a hurdle to go over. There is no mistake about that one. If you want to hear about my most recent breakup, I will tell you right after I BRB. Did I get this open? Yeah, I got it open. So I'll be right back. But if you want to hear about my most recent breakup, my most recent failed relationship, I will tell you. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, the last relationship I had, excuse me, um, was probably the worst relationship I've ever had. Thank you for welcoming me back. And it was probably the most damaging, I think, relationship I ever had. Started up great because most relationships start off great, and then it was not great. I had to learn lots of lessons. Hunting rifle. I will never use a hunting rifle like ever in my ever. Never. Just never. There's nothing wrong with a hunting rifle. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with spears or sledgehammers or sniper weapons, which I'm sure hunting rifle is one of those ones that slips into the sniper category for me anyway. But I will never use them. They don't suit my playstyle like at all. Oh, I can't wear that. I can't use that. I'm trying to reload it when it's not even in my hands. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes total sense. Well, Grover High has been thoroughly looted. I think maybe, yeah, I'm gonna grab that drop. And then we'll go look for another fun POI to take out. Maybe not another tier 4. I feel like that one's those might be sort of dangerous with the other weapons that I have. My knuckles give me a good, decent way through fights, but if I don't have the proper armor and stuff to withstand the hits, maybe do something else. Oh my goodness. I shouldn't just drive through stuff, but I still do it. I'll just take out the zombies, it's fine. And then I'll find my way through the fence. But anyway, I won't tell anybody about that last experience if you don't want to hear it. Oh, well, nobody's gonna find out anywhere. Hobby's home, and it's probably time for me to get off the computer anyway. I just want to get these crop plots, and then I'll probably just hop off of here. I know it doesn't give me the farm plots back. That's fine. Oh, Michael! You tried to tell me to stay by giving me a bird. And dogs. Coyotes. Or you can call them coyotes because some people don't say the E's at the end. Okay. What even is this? Like some sort of fighting pit? Possibly? It says not rounders. Okay. Just talking to the hubby. I have more crop plots here. I don't know who decided to put crop plots like around the sort of arena thing, but I'll take it. I will take it. Okay, did I grab all of them? I think I did. There might be one more over there. How did you not wake up here in the middle of the arena? Come on. How did you not wake up? Okay. We really need more chicks, but I don't have very many nests that I've searched. Found here, some here and there, but maybe I need to do more diligent searching for nests. I think I can get it from chopping down trees too, though, so maybe I'll just go chop down some regular trees. I'm sorry, car. I smacked the car. Right. Let's drop off into the vehicle and read a few things. No. Come on. Stupid queue. Let me scrap. There it goes. Found a couple of chicks. Not very many. Anywho, it is time for me to get out of here. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm gonna jump out of this. Because it is time for this panda to grab snacks and relax. Thank you all for chilling with me and the bamboo forest. Stay cozy, and I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna go find somebody to raid, and I'll send you off. I'll go send you guys off to Wild Mantle because he's very cool and chill. He's playing Fallout 76 right now, but just hang out if you want to. If you don't want to, then that's cool too. I gotta write the right words and not Fallout. So I'll have go visit Mr. Wild, and hope you all have a great day. Don't forget to copy and paste the message. Laters.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.